What is poppin', y'all? It's your boy D-Mark, aka D-Ron. So today I'm back with another video. So I am finna be doing my WWE Bash in Berlin review. And I checked out the show yesterday afternoon. I will kind of say I didn't miss a lot of matches, but I think I kind of like missed some moments. What was going on in the matches. So especially what was going on, so I had to keep running in and out of the room, take bathroom breaks, because I had to go to the bathroom for one reason. Um, anyways, I will say Bash in Berlin was definitely a good show, especially the number of attendants that they had brought into the arena or the stadium where they was at. But they were packed um yesterday afternoon. They were so packed. But the crowd definitely enjoyed like everything that was going on. So especially with the ups and downs, it's like the crowd was like going up and down for everything they enjoyed for in Berlin, Germany. So we are gonna get into all the matches that went down. Let me pull this up right quick. I'm not even gonna waste no time, so let's just get into it. So Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the Undisputed WWE Championship. We already know how this match was going to go down. The match was good. It wasn't bad, but it was good. It had a couple of storytelling between Kevin Owens trying to tease a heel turn on Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens brought it up on Friday Night SmackDown that Cody has been dealing with a knee issue that he has been dealing with um in some kind of live show that they was doing. I don't know what live show they was doing, but Kevin calls out the knee injury that Cody was dealing with, and it brought a little bit into the story involved during the match yesterday afternoon. So in the match though, like Kevin is trying so hard and trying to keep his composure, not to turn heel on Cody. And he was about to go for Cody was like about to go for the top rope Cody cutter, but his knee has gave out. And during the outside, Kevin was about to attack the knee from behind Cody, and he was about to do the apron power bomb. But Kevin knows that he does not want to do it because, like Cody said to Kevin, because they're Cody and Kevin is like the only closest friends, like inside and outside the ring. So Kevin did not want to do anything to harm Cody. So they got back in the ring and Kevin hit the stunner on Cody. Cody kicks out. And one thing I will say about Cody and the crossroads, I don't know how many crossroads that Cody did on Kevin, but I'll have to say it was like 5 or 6, which I had a bit of an issue with that. I don't understand why Cody hitting 4 or 5, 6 crossroads during his on Kevin, which he should just hit on at least 2 on Kevin instead of hitting 5, which the move that Roman even told during the WrestleMania match is the weakest finisher that Cody ever used, which Cody always that was always Cody's finisher, the crossroads. I liked it. I'm gonna be honest, the Cody cutter, I actually like that move. When his the top rope Cody cutter, that's the move that actually could be his secondary finisher. I will say that really should be his finisher. And the crossroads is not a bad finisher, but I'd say that the Cody cutters definitely should be his secondary finisher. So Cody hit the crossroads on Kevin. He pins him, and Cody retains the undisputed WWE title. And after the match, Kevin was about to turn on Cody, which they were teasing it for about a week or so. Kevin gave his respect to Cody, and that didn't happen. The heel turn did not happen the way everybody wanted to. So Kevin, turning heel. I mean, we've seen this dozens of times from Kevin. Being a heel and being a babyface. I mean, he did this with Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho, Kofi Kingston, and a few other people that he was friends with, and all of a sudden just stab in the back. So if I don't know, Kevin Owens turning heel is the best option, even though there's not really a lot of top heels on SmackDown. We all know that Randy most likely will turn heel and turn on Cody. I will probably say it probably will happen on the new edition of SmackDown going to back to USA Network, so that potentially might happen. Um, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Kevin Owens turning heel, I mean, it probably might help, but I don't feel like it's need to. Is what I would say. So overall, this was definitely a good match um, from Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. So this was definitely good. The next match is the women's tag match for the women's tag team championships. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, in the unholy union, Alba Fire and Ala Dawn. Um, I'm not gonna really say too much about this match. Um, the match was kind of good. I mean, the crowd was kind of a little bit into the match towards like the end. Um, when Jade got in the ring, Bianca tagging Jade. She got a big pop from the crowd, and all of a sudden that Bianca and Jade pins Alba Fire and Aladon, and they become the two-time women's tag team championships. Now, about Bianca and Jay, let's talk about this for a bit. So, Pete, there has been a lot of talks of Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill having a match at WrestleMania, which I don't know if that will happen, but people has been literally in a talks with that. So I feel like, in my opinion, about Jay, like, I mean, even though she's only been in the WWE for like a half year now, she's not really doing much as an in ring talent. She's only like doing like certain moves just for people to just start liking her. That's mostly what she's doing since she got to WWE. I feel like what mostly will be best here in a situation like this if Bianca turns on Jade. That will be something new that nobody never seen before from Bianca. I mean, she like was a heel in NXT, but we never like see like the different side of Bianca that nobody never seen before. So I think a heel turn will definitely change up her mobility for a bit until we get to somewhere to like the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, and that's where they could probably kind of build up a bit of story between that until next year's WrestleMania. So this match was definitely decent. It was good. Nothing much to say here, but this was decent. And the next match that I do want to talk about, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a strap match. I will say that this match was definitely great. Definitely, definitely was great. CM Punk being attacked by Drew McIntyre during the match, and Drew got the strap. I mean, he's beating down CM Punk, and CM Punk got a lot of offense in the match. Not a lot of offense, but he got some offense in the match. And so I don't know what happened in the match that ended up CM Punk ended up getting busted open in the head, but I don't know how CM Punk how he's been bleeding. I don't even know how he did that, but CM Punk ended up bleeding, and Punk ended up getting back in the ring, and Drew hits the Claymore. And Drew got Punk on his shoulders. He has Punk on his shoulders, and Drew and Punk touched the turnbuckle's four corners. And one special spot that did happen, that CM Punk hit not one, not two, but four GTS to Drew. He hits four GTSs to Drew, and he saws the bracelet that Drew pulled out of his crotch, and he puts it on, and he finally got the bracelet back with his dog and his wife's name on it. and CM Punk. Well, got up Drew once again, hit like another GTS, and he hit the last turnbuckle and wins the match. Now, people has been in more talks about this feud having another third match at Bad Blood inside Hell in a Cell, which I can potentially see that happening. They have to make that happen because that enhance into the story of what they've been telling about. I mean, the whole story has been literally about Drew taking CM Punk's bracelet, the bracelet with CM Punk's wife and his dog's name on it. That literally has been literally all about a bracelet, and I think Drew definitely needs to do something horrifying and so dirty to get CM Punk really pissed off that he like Punk like wants to kill Drew. And Hell in a Cell match will definitely make things even more so interesting in October. So hopefully that have to be set up for October in Bad Blood. But overall, this was a great match right here. I enjoyed this one as well. Hopefully they made the match as a Hell in a Cell between both of them. This was great. The next match, the Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. The Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan in a mixed tag match. So during the match, I will say there has been a lot of things what since happened at SummerSlam, and Dominic turned on Rhea and to hook up with Liv, and both of them getting kicked out of Judgment Day, and now all of a sudden now Damian and Rhea are a tag team together, which the match itself was great. Rhea definitely got his hands on Dominic finally because she's been wanting so long. She's been like Rhea's been waiting so long to get his hands on Dominic, and she finally got it. And there was some interference in the match. JD McDonough and Finn Balor came out. Carlito came out to interfere, and Liv was not paying attention as always. She was looking at Damien, and Rhea hits the riptide on Liv, and she pins Liv Morgan as the champion. So that's definitely Rhea and Liv are definitely having a match at Bad Blood for the women's title in their SummerSlam rematch. That we already know how this is gonna go. Rhea and Liv Morgan is gonna happen at Bad Blood also. But overall, this was not a bad match. I will say the match was good. This match was definitely good. Dominic finally got the beatdown of his life on Rhea Ripley. And the final match is Randy Orton versus Gunther for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And we all already know, as some of y'all already know, that Randy was not going to win this match. So, during the match here is that, before the match even started, this was just a rehash of what happened at the King and Queens of the Ring. When Gunther pinned Randy and Randy Orton's shoulders was up, and Gunther has claimed himself as a winner. Apparently, Randy was the actual winner of the match that he had against Gunther. So Gunther and Randy had I will say, a great match. It was another great match I enjoyed as well. Apparently, these two had so much back history with one another of how they achieved their claim of getting inside the WWE ring, and both Randy and Gunther had achieved a lot of things with Gunther in mind, because Gunther is the not the home country hero in Germany. So definitely Gunther got a great reaction, and Ludwig Kaiser got he was there. Well, he was there on Friday Night SmackDown, but he was there in Bash in Berlin on Gunther's side of things in the match. Man, the match definitely there was people was like on and off about this match. I don't know why, but the match was definitely a lot of blows on Randy and Gunther, a lot of chops, from Gunther. And towards like the end of the match, those two exactly, you can just tell that they were exhausted from one another, just beating each other up and just tiring themselves out. And there was like some cool spots in the match I enjoyed as well. That while Randy was getting Gunther up, he did a back suplex on Gunther and put him onto the announce table and throws him back in the ring. And Gunther all of a sudden Randy was about to hit the RKO on Gunther, but he reversed it into a sleeper hold, and Randy trying so hard to get out of it, and Gunther refused not to let go. And he got up. Well, he was trying Gunther. Well, Randy's trying to break out of the hold, and Gunther reinvents the hold again into the sleeper again, and all of a sudden, Randy eventually passed out. He did not tap out. He ended up passing out, and Gunther retains the World's Heavyweight Championship. The World's Heavyweight Championship that Gunther is retains. I will say that Gunther and Randy did not look bad in this. They did not look bad. Like the crowd was definitely was doing like the waves and stuff, having the match. Like the crowd was like so into this. I don't know what the crowd was saying in Germany, but they like was so excited about this match. I don't know what they got. They're like how what they was obsessed with in this match, but they were like so like super hype about it. They was chanting a lot of things that I couldn't understand like what they were saying, but the crowd was definitely about the most thing in this match that I did like that made the match even so fun and so enjoyable to watch. Now, people could make a debate that and Lyon, France, and Germany had like the best crowd reactions, but in the end of the day, it doesn't matter because people from across the world, across America, comes to watch these PLE shows, not pay-per-view shows, PLE shows that comes to love and enjoy the show that WWE is bringing to us. So I'm like that WWE is continuing to sell out these shows out, making people across the world to make watching WWE. Even though there's going to be some, on the weekly shows of SmackDown and Raw, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs that happens all the time. It is not all the times it's going to be perfect the way it's going to be. Could it going to be, some new entertaining stuff that's going to be brought to the table? Yes. And people are still going to continue and watch the show like they're going to be wanting to. So I definitely enjoy Bash in Berlin. Bash in Berlin, this is like over 28 years since WWE did a show in Germany, which I think that's so long for them to be doing the show. But I'm glad they came out, making the fans so hyped about the matches, and that's literally all that matters. So I will give this pay-per-view show a good 9 out of 10 pay-per-view show. A 9 out of 10 pay-per-view show. Because the last match, because the crowd was going so crazy, like with the waves and all that stuff they was doing, like Gunther and Randy Orton match, they was definitely was going wild for that. They was definitely was going wild, especially with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. That story is still gonna continue to go on until in October. And Kevin Owens and Cody, which once again, like I said, I don't think it's best for Kevin to turn heel, even though we've seen it a dozen times of what he done in the past. But hopefully that's not the case. I'm gonna see how all of that plays out because SmackDown is not really the best show right now, to be honest. And Cody being a champion, even though he's not really getting a lot of title opportunities. I mean, not getting a lot of title opportunities, but there's not really a lot of competition that he's not really having, and I think that's where a lot of people is kind of getting tired of his of his WWE title reign. So hopefully somewhere when SmackDown moves to USA Network, hopefully things will start to pick up, because Randy and Cody, that's like the feud they're gonna do in the next year or so, be going to Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, or at WrestleMania if they do that. I don't even know like when like The Rock's gonna come back, but hopefully is by the end of this year, by the end of the year, to like get involved in the bloodline storylines and all that stuff, which that still has been doing great. But Cody definitely needs some competition. Like if you really like if people literally want Cody, you know, even though he's the top babyface, but they gotta make him as feel so important as the champion that he's already is. Even though he's, to be honest, not feeling like a top champion right now. But something gotta be fixed there. But hopefully when they move to USA Network on SmackDown, hopefully things started to change a little bit, things up here and there. But anyways, y'all let me know what is your favorite match in WWE's Bash in Berlin that y'all enjoy. Y'all let me know what your thoughts, and follow me all social medias down below. Please like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you have not already yet. I'll be back with another video. Peace. This is my type of flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time is undervalued and no one ever could.